I haven't done one of these in 6 weeks. Pretty much took like a little break from this stuff. Took a little, well, it's not even a little break. It's like a month and a bit, almost two months. I don't know. Sometimes juggling a part-time and then building a brand and then also doing like social media, man, it gets a bit much. Yeah, doing this is long, man. Documenting. Like if it was down to me, I would not do any of this shit. I wouldn't do no behind the scenes. I wouldn't even film these stuff. I'll just build, build without having to do all the marketing shit. But then that's just part of building a brand. I think that what have I done the last 6 weeks? Gym, going to my part-time, building on POG, developing. What have I been developing? Developing the Forge Denim Jeans, handing in my resignation from my part-time, and then applying to corporate roles again. It's insane. It's been a year since it's been a year since I started my part-time role. I have my last shift today because I sent my resignation letter last week. Why are you acting like we abuse you? Huh? Hmm? Hmm? Say hello. I don't even like talking, man. So doing this is out of my comfort zone. Always been. Don't really like talking. I mean, who likes talking to in front of a camera? I'm more of an actions guy. I don't really speak much. I just communicate through my actions. I don't even have any structure for this, and I've been doing this for a year and a bit. But I think that's the thing, like, why does everything have to have structure? Like, I'm just doing my best to document the journey, but then you come to a point where you're like, yo, when do I start seeing results that I envisioned, you know? Well, I started this whole brand building brand building journey 2021 when I first conceptualized sort of my first brand, and then from there slowly building on and on and on. And it's like what, 5 years now. It's come a long way in terms of what it used to be and then what it is now. Like in my mind, I should be further ahead with what I'm building, but then sometimes you just can't control the outcomes or how things are perceived. But yeah, I've come a long way, but a long way, I have a long way to go. Like on its own, it can't even sustain or fund or cover my lifestyle, you know, and I live a very minimal lifestyle. That's why I'm like back to job hunting for corporate roles so that I can secure that stable income and then have structure into my day-to-day life again. But then again, the last time I ever had a corporate role was when I was in architecture for a year and a bit. And that was 2019 to 2020. Just 1 year, and then I dipped. So in a way, I'm still fresh. So most people my age towards their 30s, they're probably burnt out as fuck with corporate. I mean, for me, I explored I explored a lot of like my passions in a way. I didn't make much money, but then again, it planted seeds, entrepreneurial seeds, like with what I'm building with Pioneers of Greatness. And it also steered me in a, you know, a disciplined, some sort of disciplined lifestyle. So, like implementing being fit into my lifestyle, you know, getting myself into a good shape, especially when I'm like, you know, entering my 30s this year, where most people will be declining, you know, and most people neglect their health and stuff. I mean, that was me at one point, but now I need to, what do you call it? I need to reflect what I'm building, Pioneers of Greatness, and if I don't live a disciplined, or at least work towards a disciplined lifestyle, then there's a disconnect there. But then now I'm like bridging the gap, because you got to practice what you preach. And back then there was a disconnect, but now I've sort of built that bridge. But then now I have to worry about real life stuff, you know, like getting married, oh, and planning for the future a little bit more. So I'm slowly having more like real life responsibilities that I have to sort of attend to and not just like ignore. But yeah, man, this shit hard, man. See, I think this is the point where most people would quit. I don't know how many times I've videoed scenarios like this. Like I said, this would probably be low key like a Jesus Christ, man. Man used me as a launch pad. Low key like rock bottom for me financially, you know. I mean, even within like a rock bottom stage, I've sort of found ways to still step forward and, build, whether it be, my entrepreneurial, would I say dream if I'm slowly making it into a reality? Entrepreneurial venture with POG, and then working on my fitness, like those things that I can control. But then the good thing with being rock bottom is anything is a step forward, really. Like, don't think you can't go any rock bottom than right now. It's like a reset in a way. Because for me, if like in a perfect world, like I would just do POG, work on developing products, pushing products, and have that, pay for my lifestyle, and then just focus on that, really, instead of having to juggle, finding a 9 to 5, a way to pay bills, so that I can, fund my entrepreneurial venture. And then even with like finding a corporate role, it's like you're trying to live a double life. Like you have to put on this corporate facade, or even like with your experiences and what you want to do with your actual life. That's the thing that annoys me a bit. I'm like, why the fuck do I have to like separate the two? Like, who actually likes to work? Like, when I when I've been searching, right, I see all these roles. I'm like, who the fuck wakes up one day and be like, and decides, yeah, I'm gonna be this when I'm older, or this or that. Like, these roles are just like things you could 1,000% you could just learn on the job, But yeah, I was just reflecting. I'm like, yeah, no one wakes up and says, yeah, I'm gonna be this when I'm older. Like, shit's boring. Real life is fucking boring, Like, real life day to day stuff is very boring. And most people live a boring life, in terms of like, let's say you have a good paying job or whatever. Most people, that's all their life, really. Like, they clock in, and then most of their life is their job. They're probably a nobody outside of that. No, building towards nothing and things like that. But then for me, I'm like, I'm building something, and then me having to, clock in, or when I do clock in, and then put on a facade like, oh yeah, I'm here. Like, no one wants to work, man. They're there just because they have to pay. Like, who the fuck invented all this bullshit? Like, oh, you're gonna have to pay rent, this and that. Man, it's retarded, honestly. Sometimes even with fashion, man, like with what I'm building, I'm like, it's not even that deep, man. It's just fucking clothes at the end of the day. Like, I'm not saving lives But even like even then, it's something I want to do because it's what I'm actually interested in. I'm not interested in, other things that are more directly involved with saving lives, like I don't know, being a doctor, being a nurse, things like that. That doesn't interest me. But then again, the arts does play a big role with our day-to-day life. The music you listen to, that's by creative people. The movies you watch, the series that you watch, the games you play, those were all built by creative people. So, but then again, it's just the creative industry isn't the most well paid industry. I don't even know what I'm saying, man. I'm just trying to record this, get back in the routine of documenting. Like, do I even want to clip this, cut it into snippets, post it on like even that with social media, man. Like I'm ranting here a lot, but it's just that even with social media, like it's so far off from what it used to be that when I scroll, it's just a bunch of bullshit, like copy and paste. I'm like, is this what is this what it has come to? Like people see something trendy and see something that gets the likes, and then they do a remake of it. It's not even a remake, it's just a straight up copy and paste, same wording, same everything. It's just the same bullshit, really. Like there's doesn't really contribute to anything. And that's what social media has come to. It's just copy and paste. It's whatever gets the likes, but then there's no substance to it. That's why I'm like, oh, do I even want to participate in this shit anymore, man? Just so that my brand can get views or get eyes on. And even like building community, I think every when you I think building a community is so overrated, man. Like, oh, building a community, like I don't low key, I don't give a fuck. Like I just enjoy creating something and then putting it out there, and then if people like it, then cool. I guess call me naive, but yeah, I just think it's very overrated, man. These days, everything's very overrated. It's so forced, it's so performative. I mean, this is quite performative. Like, why am I documenting this? Like, I video and then I post this on my YouTube. I don't even watch it back. Okay, sometimes I do if there's an actual pivotal moment, but usually no. And I don't even talk this much in real life, man. I'm quiet, introvert. I don't even want to socialize. I'd rather be just at home. Like, if I have my last shift today, I don't even want to go. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's weird. It's just navigating life, navigating what I want to be doing. Well, I know what I want to be doing, but then I have to navigate life, and then life requires you to earn money. Like I could do freelancing on the side, take on projects that's related to what I'm doing now, like product development, alongside, landing a corporate role. But I think I'm just overthinking it. Because even with freelancing, low key, I don't want to deal with clients. Like I've dealt with clients before, and I'd rather just be executing my ideas, honestly. What is wrong with you, huh? No, you stay here. Huh? Jumping, jumping. What's that gonna do? Hmm? 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 Nothing. So you stay here. But yeah, I guess that's that. Yeah, for POG, I've been doing some prototypes. I've been pattern making. I mean, just the trousers, but even with that, it's new to me, so I can show you in a bit. But yeah, even with what I'm working on with the trousers, the Forge Denim Jeans, it's like in fashion, it's also a copy and paste, man. It's just nothing's nothing stands out because everyone's using the same shit, using the same manufacturers, using the same cuts, and just slapping their own logo on it, calling it a clothing brand, calling it a fashion brand. And then when you like try and dissect it, like what does this brand mean? Like it's the same bullshit that you see left and right. Like it's just some like chat GPT nonsense, you know? Like I don't think no one's there's a handful that are quite original in terms of like their concept, their ideas, but I could count that in my hands. The rest is just copy and paste nonsense, man. Calling it a fashion brand, calling it a clothing brand. But then again, actually, nah. I started my brand differently. I wrote a poem about greatness, and then that kicked off things. Most people just want to start a brand just because they want to be called a founder, a fashion. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of those titles. Like, I just want to create. Like, I'm a pure artist. I want to learn the craft and make it my by hand. Like, if I could, I'll make everything by hand. But obviously, when you scale, that's impossible. Sleepy? You're just sleepy girl. Hmm? Hmm. Where are you going? Where are you going? What else is there? Well, I could show you quick. So this is the well, or yeah, if you move out the way, come on, get out of here, get out of here, get out the way. Come on. Hmm. So this is what I've been working on. The Forge Denim Jeans prototype. I mean, the original design was I designed this back in 2023 when I was doing the 365 looks, where I designed one look every day for 365 days and then just documented the whole process. But yeah, it's a high waisted denim jeans with an offset belt loops. And why is it high waisted? Originally, most trousers were actually high waisted, and that allows the material to hang on your waist. You know, it's instead of like what we have now, which are low rise, and you need a belt to really hold the pants, you know. But yeah, no, high waisted, you know. This allowed for more movement. Like when you bent over, your ass ain't showing, you know. And when you lift your arms and say you're wearing a somewhat cropped jacket or even just a fitted jacket, your belly ain't gonna be showing because it's high waisted, you know. But then yeah, and then if you are wearing belt and the belt loops is offset, so your belt isn't coming off the actual trousers, you know, because most belt loops, especially like the Levi, they have it right on the edge. So then sometimes your belt's coming out like it's some nonsense. Really, it's all to do with the fast fashion nonsense. You know, they had to simplify designs so that they can mass produce it to the point where quality is reduced heavily, and then it's just bringing quality back onto clothing. You know, like you want to keep, you know, wear clothing for longer. I mean, this Levi denim jacket, jeans here is from my dad's. Like I don't know, it's probably older than me actually, or close to my age. But yeah, it's like 2 decades old, something like that. But yeah, also this is flared. Yeah, you can see it. It's flared. And for me, I think I just like how a flare looks. Like the 70s, like those, I think those are like the eras where fashion was at its peak. Like people dressed nice. Like if like none of this streetwear shit. Like for me, I graduated from that streetwear shit. I mean, still wear streetwear stuff, but that's just because most of my current wardrobe is streetwear. So you got the bomber jackets, this and that. But the more I build like these type of products that are like 70s inspired, that's sort of what I wanna actually be wearing. But yeah, honestly, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough just navigating life, building your own shit. But even during these times, man, I still believe in what I'm building. I just gotta be patient with it. But yeah, I think I'll wrap it up, man. This is like 30 minutes long. And who the fuck's gonna watch? I mean, I wouldn't even watch it. I mean, I would watch it for when I'm editing, but honestly, watch it. I mean, if you watch it, cool. If you don't, I don't really care. This is just me to document the fucking journey for my own sake. And then just to analyze my thought process along the way. Yeah, I guess that's why I do these. Because I download the transcript and then I get ChatGPT to analyze it, to then like psychoanalyze, so then I can think about the way I think type shit. But yeah, man, that's it from me. Another uncut episode after 6 to 7 weeks of not doing it because I just couldn't be fucked. But yeah, that's me out. Peace.